And GarageBand in. Oh, you got the settings up, right? The
Yeah.
podcast, the beer coasters. Okay. GarageBand in three, two, one. Podcast.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Beer Coasters Podcast, a weekly podcast entirely self. Oh crap! I messed that up. I'm gonna try that again after 302 other episodes. Hello and welcome to the Beer Coasters Podcast, episode 303. It's an entirely self-absorbed beer show devoted to bringing you the best and worst in mostly American craft beer from coast to coast and every once in a while in between. I'm your host this week. I'm Mike from Boston. And with me, joining me this week for this show is.
This is Toby in San Diego, California. And I can't believe after 303 episodes, we're still reading a script.
Yeah. Well, we like change it up. I think we do it on purpose to like mess with us, each
Yeah.
other.
Wasn't there a time where we changed it and it said American craft beef?
Yes, I'm sure we have. American craft beef.
So what's going on this week, eh? What's going on? What are we doing here? Do I gotta go get my fucking shine box?
Do I amuse you? Yeah, we're doing some pumpkin beers.
Yeah, it's
Tis
pumpkin
the
time.
season. I have a whole bunch of pumpkin beers in the beer fridge, and I had to do a show. We couldn't, quite piece together a tournament this year, but we have plenty of pumpkin beers to drink for this show.
Oh yeah.
Toby and I are going to partake in Rogue's Pumpkin Patch Ale. Rogue Farm series, right?
Yeah, Rogue Farms.
Yeah. And these were the guys back when
These guys.
yeah, these guys. Uh, when everybody was coming out with pumpkin beers in the summertime, Rogue was like, "No, we're gonna wait till the pumpkins are ready, and then we're gonna brew beer." So, I give him a little extra credit for that. I know
Yeah.
that Rogue. I know some of our listeners aren't the biggest fans of Rogue. I won't name any names, Hipster Brufus, but it's okay. We love you anyway. We're gonna drink some more beers on the show, and I believe Tony Leone is gonna join us later on in the show. And
Yeah. How can we have a pumpkin show and not
yeah,
have Tony Leone, right?
yeah. I think he was the he kicked off the tournament style uh,
Yeah.
pumpkin idea. So
Yeah, check that out. BeerCoastersPodcast.com. We got plenty of pumpkin shows. We got a
oh,
couple of
lots.
pumpkin
We have pumpkin
tournaments.
shows way back in 2009.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, it was like we did. Yeah, it was like I remember like a Charlie Brown intro.
Oh, a great pumpkin.
Yeah, I forget what the show was called. It was probably just I
It
think we
was
talked about it
it,
before. It's something very original like the Pumpkin Beer Show.
yeah, the pumpkin issue from
Yeah,
October of 2009.
yeah. And that I actually had Southern Tier, which I think is one of the beers we're gonna be drinking on the show tonight. The Pumpkin
Yeah,
Tier, Pumpkin from Southern
pumpkin.
Tier. Toby, what's your tasting flight this week?
I will be trying Avery Brewing's Rumpkin.
Oh, that's a big beer.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And later on in the show, I'm going to try. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm gonna drink some of the. Uh, I guess I can't really do the Southern Tier as a tasting flight because I had it back in '09.
Yeah,
But possibly the New
we'll
Holland.
consider that Tony's tasting flight.
Right. So if he decides to do that, I have it and I'll drink along with him. If not, I'll do the New Holland Ichabod, and I also have possibly Steadfast. Um, crap. I think it's just Steadfast Pumpkin
Pumpkin
Spice
spice
Ale.
ale. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to open these windows individually. I have very little workspace. This tiny little laptop of mine. So without further ado, let's crack a rogue, shall we?
Yeah. All right.
Got to open the window. Got to find the window. All right. Where's Rogue out of? Part of Oregon.
Newport.
Newport, Oregon. Their website is www.rogue.com. This is the Pumpkin Patch Ale. And this,
I'm gonna crack it.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna crack it.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're not even gonna listen.
I'm listening.
You're just gonna crack it and just start right in.
Oh, I'm listening.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'm gonna crack it too. It's 6.1% ABV. The IBUs are 25, and then there's a bunch of other numbers and letters that I have no clue what they mean whatsoever.
Oh, like the Lovey Bond and the.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. 25 degrees.
The Play-Doh.
Lovey Bond. Ingredients for this beer is Rogue Farms Dream Pumpkins. Wasn't aware that was a variety of pumpkin.
Dream pumpkins. Wow.
Yeah. Rogue Farms. Let's see. Dare, Risk, Carafa 2, and Crystal wheat malts. Rogue Farms hops. They use independent hops. Orange peel, cinnamon, clove, cardamom. Did they spell that right?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Vanilla, ginger, and nutmeg. And of course, free range coastal water and the Pac-Man yeast.
Awesome. I had about a half finger of head. It's dissipated now.
Just talking so much that all the head dissipated out of these beers.
It's like kind of copper in color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an amber basically. It's like an amber copper color.
Yeah.
Really clear.
It's definitely darker than golden. It's headed towards amber, for sure.
Super clear.
Yeah. I can smell just cinnamon.
Oh yeah.
And the cardamom just like just barely getting close to it.
I know of cardamom, but I don't know if I've ever actually smelled it on its own. So I'm not sure what type of spice that would be.
Well, to me it has kind of a flavor of cinnamon, but I know that it's like was it like a cousin or something to ginger, or something to that effect, because I think it is a root.
Yeah, I'm getting nutmeg, cinnamon, and there's something else in there. I don't know if it's the pumpkin, but there's something. I guess it's kind of malty or something in the background. Maybe it's a little bit of vanilla and something.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it
vanilla.
looks like cardamom. They use a lot of seeds from several different types of plants, which I'm not going to try to pronounce in my best Latin.
And there's something bready too, like a toasted bread. But yeah, other than that, it smells.
I jumped right in and took a sip.
Smells like a pumpkin beer.
I smelled all kind of pumpkin spices and and
all
I
right.
just dove in.
Taking a sip.
Yeah. I actually got a little gingerbread there at the aftertaste.
Yeah, big on ginger.
There's a lot of spices here. That there's It's also like a buttery, caramely
Yeah, there's definitely something that's
something in there.
has kind of a like a toffee or like a buttered something like that.
A
Like,
buttered something, yeah.
but you know how, or like those Werthers, the caramel.
Werther's original.
Yeah, how it kind of has that butteriness
Yeah.
and I just get lots
Although I
of
wouldn't say that it has a butterscotch type
no,
flavor at all, but there
no.
is kind of a. Yeah, I mean, there's a sweetness and a creaminess to it.
It's it's lots of flavor, but not overwhelming.
It's almost candy-like without being too sweet at all.
Yeah, I mean the nose you get a lot of sweetness and spices and gingerbread and pumpkin like pumpkin bread. And then in the sip, the first part of the sip is the sweetest part, and then after that it just kind of totally mellows out.
Yeah, I mean there is that. Like I said, there's a like a gingerbread aftertaste almost.
Yeah. But you still get that kind of ale, you know, flavors too. You get the um you know what I mean? Like it still tastes like beer.
Yeah, I mean there's still a good malt backbone in this for
Well,
sure.
it's like cuz sometimes you get these pumpkin beers and it's like so sweet and overspiced that it tastes like pumpkin pie.
Right, and then there's just like a very light beer base
Yeah.
in there,
But this it's
like some kind of golden ale with pumpkin spices kind of thing. You know?
yeah. Yeah. Cuz it's malty, but it's not really thick. It's very drinkable. And what is it? It's 6.1%, so
Yeah,
very easy drinking. Um, and I like all of the flavor. I mean, they put a ton of stuff in this. I mean, orange peel
yeah.
and like I don't really get any of that. There's I don't really not picking up on any kind of zest or anything like that, but I mean, I'm definitely getting vanilla and ginger and clove and nutmeg and cinnamon.
Hmm.
It's nice.
It's got yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think if I've had this before, and I don't know if I have,
I've never had it.
or
I
at least not
remember
this year.
because this is probably what the third year they've done it.
It might be.
Was it originally? Did they tell us? No.
Sorry, I'm tapping away here, trying to log into Untapped.
Oh yeah, Untapped should tell us at least when it was. It was added in. It was only added last year.
Well, yeah, but that might just be this this version.
Yeah. Oh, see, the bottle's different, or at least
Yeah,
the
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 artwork.
bottle, the artwork that they have on Untapped is the old one.
Hmm.
First growth, pumpkin patch ale. What would you pair with this?
I want turkey with this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Just too much going on with like the holiday flavors with the like a gingerbread and the sweetness and all the cinnamon and cardamom and I said I don't feel like I'm getting that orange peel in there either, but there's something in there that just makes me think of all like the holiday treats, you know.
Yeah.
And I could definitely have some, you know, salty salty turkey
Yeah.
salty turkey breast in this beer would be good. This with the or some, you know, a baked sweet potato with some black pepper and some turkey. Yeah. That's what I want right now. Can we do that? I gotta wait till friggin' Thursday.
Uh, I
Or does this show come out after Thanksgiving? I don't know.
no, it should be out by Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I picture having this with just kind of appetizers or there's like with some nice crackers and you got the block of cream cheese with like the cranberry um, like drizzle on top with like the chunks of cranberry on top of the block, and then you just like kind of dip your cracker and
Yeah.
what is that called? The sauce or the like a chutney kind of thing.
Yeah. Like a chutney or a compote.
Yeah, on the cream cheese, and I could see that just kind of snacking away and sipping on this, maybe before turkey dinner or something. But I think cranberries, would go well.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of having a tart cranberry with
Yeah.
this,
Yeah,
or
you might be right with that. Yeah.
on like a piece of, you know, toast or something. Like kind of like a bruschetta, but with cranberry and cream cheese.
And cranberry.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyway,
Let's get some ratings, and let's see. Untapped comes in at 3.77 out of 33,227 ratings. Huh. Most popular locations to drink this beer is the Brass Tap in Greenfield, Wisconsin, Frisco Tap House in, is it Gambrels, Maryland? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And the Telford Inn in Mantua, New Jersey. Huh. I wouldn't have guessed those places, and none of them being Oregon, huh?
yeah. Yeah, there's none in Oregon.
Something else for you, folks.
Oh.
The Beer Advocate users.
Rogue Ales Brewery in Newport actually got the 10th popular place to drink this.
Oh, 10th. Well, at least they made the
Yeah.
top 10. Beer Advocate users rate this an 87, which is very good.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to drink all kinds of beers, so we're going to hurry up and... we're going to hurry up. After how long did this just take? Yeah, we're going to drink some more beer, and hopefully Tony Leone will be joining us soon, and he'll be drinking some beer too. So we'll be back right after these messages.
Let's pause GarageBand.
Oh, my cat just... Ugh,
Save that.
my cat just shit in the litter box. It's so freaking bad right now.
What's the next beer we should do? Do you want to do your
I will, since he's not here yet, you want to do your tasting flight?
Yeah, I could do mine.
Okay. Let's do yours. And then if he's still not back, I'll do the Steadfast one. And then if he joins us at the end, I'll drink whatever he's drinking, whether it's the Southern Tier or the Ichabod.
So you only want to do one of those?
Well, if he wants to do both, I'm okay with that. We can have, like, I'll do one tasting flight. Like, I'll do the Ichabod for my tasting flight, and he can do the Southern Tier. And he can drink along with me, and I can drink along with him. That might be a better way to do it. Don't you think?
Wait a minute, what? So
I encourage you to listen when I'm talking. So, you're gonna do your tasting flight. If he
Okay.
comes back, he's going to do what I'm choosing for him is the Southern Tier Pumpkin for his tasting flight. I'll drink along with him, but my tasting flight will be the Ichabod from New Holland, and then he has that as well, so he'll just drink along with me on my tasting flight.